good scores or higher.
Lindsay Gizzi of Louisville, and how much goes into the determination of what dives to do and in what order for every athlete?
You know, they've got to cover all 5 categories, and they got to try and figure out what gives them the best opportunity to kind of do them well. Some people like to start with back takeoff. Some people like to start with a front takeoff. This is a forward hurdle for her. Again, that forward 2.5 somersault pike. She's got really long straight lines. Could be a little tighter with her knees in the pike. There's a slight bend there.
Is it different dive to dive, or can you get on a roll?
You can get on a roll. I think it's all about trying to figure out how you best compete. You know, what is it you need to do? Do you need to talk to other people? And I think the finals are so hard because they go so much faster than your prelims. So that's a nice back 1.5 somersault pike by there. It was just a little bit pulled by on the finish and not quite flat and straight on the entry.
When it goes.
So Lindsay's doing a reverse 1.5 somersault pike, same dive we just saw from Grace. So I like, but you want to look at some of the little details, right? So she's on the end of the diving board there in her hurdle, and it goes straight up in that nice position. But again, the knees are a little soft and not quite all the way extended in the pike position, but you're trying to keep working on it.
Now Lindsay Gizzi.
And that's a really nice Immer 1.5 somersault pike again. 2.4, little backed away from the hip from the diving board there. I'd like to see it go up and over a little bit more, but nice and vertical. So
there's Lindsay Gizzi. And Lindsay, the transfer from Colorado State, in her first final here tonight from the University of Louisville.
So what I want you to see here is I want you to look at her feet where she lands out of her hop here, right there, and then watch where her feet land on the diving board when she comes back. She steps back a little bit, and that makes it harder to get her momentum going forward. Does a good job with it, but that's why it ends.
And now Lindsay Gizzi of Louisville with her final dive, the transfer from Colorado State, trying to take advantage of her first ever final here tonight. Trying to move up a few places here.
So again, back 1.5 somersaults with 1.5 twists for her as well. So I like the dive there. What I would say is that it's a little bit too far back from the springboard, so it's probably not going to get the 7s or better, but it's probably going to be right in there. Nice position. Up and down,